In this hour, we begin with this story. 4 people have died following a multi-vehicle crash on the N3 between the Frankfort Vrede Interchange and Wilge Plaza in the Free State. A stop-go measure has been implemented to allow traffic to flow in the northbound carriageway. The southbound lanes towards Durban remain closed to traffic. For more on the accident, we're joined by Hillary Mophethe from the police, roads and transport in the Free State. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon, Hillary. If you could perhaps just start with giving us the circumstances, according to your understanding, under which this car accident happened.
Good afternoon to you and your listeners. I can confirm the accident that happened between Frankfort and Wilge Plaza in N3. The accident occurred on the north, between the north and the south from Gauteng to KwaZulu-Natal. It is alleged that the driver of an Toyota Almera, was driving on the first lane of the southbound when he tried to overtake a Quantum. And while overtaking the Quantum, he hit the Quantum on the rear right of the Quantum and swayed out of the way to go head-on collision with an Audi that was driving towards KwaZulu-Natal. And then after hitting the Audi, the Almera was hit by a Ford Ranger that was driving to Gauteng. So currently we have lost 4 lives on the scene. Fatalities are 2 females and 2 males. The driver of the Almera is unfortunately deceased. He was confirmed late on the scene.
That's very unfortunate, the circumstances that has now led to the death of 4 people, as you've just described to us. But perhaps also give us an update on the state of the road at the moment. Has the carnage been cleared? And really just how the management of the traffic in that particular part of the highway is being managed.
All the relevant stakeholders and law enforcement agencies are on the scene currently, trying to clear the road, but the southbound lane is still closed. Only the northbound is open, so we'd appreciate if road users could be kindly very patient and cautious while passing the accident scene.
And how long do you anticipate, just based on previous experience, does a cleanup of this nature take, Ms. Mophethe?
It could take way between 20 minutes and 45 minutes. So there will definitely be a delay in traffic flow, considering the fact that a lot of people, some are driving back home, from holidays. So the traffic volumes on the N3 since this morning has been relatively high. So patience and cooperation from road users will be very appreciated.
And are there any other casualties in this accident that you're aware of, those who are perhaps in hospital in any form of condition, or is everything in order in terms of those who were physically impacted by the accident at the time of it happening?
Currently, as we speak, the reports are that there are still people in various vehicles. Like, for instance, there was a person who was spotted in the Audi with injuries. So we are still awaiting the health and emergency services to come and assist. We will verify the injuries and if there are any further fatalities. Once everybody has been attended to it, we will know exactly how many people are injured in this instance.
And I mean, our highways are what they are, the N3, the N1. Some advice you'd give to motorists, because there are provisions to overtake vehicles at certain points on the highway. So it is inevitable that motorists will do so. But in doing so, what advice would you then provide to them to prevent a calamity such of this nature that we've just witnessed?
I must highlight this, during this festive season, one of the causes of most of the crashes and fatalities that we have are due to human error or driver behavior. So our message to our road users is that please do not overtake on double barrier lines or solid lines, because that means it's views that you cannot see. You cannot have a view of the oncoming traffic. So let us avoid overtaking on solid lines as much as we can. And secondly, speeding is also one of the causes of accidents on our roads. Drunken driving another human error or driver behavior that is contributing a lot towards the fatalities and crashes that we have on our roads. Fatigue is also one of them. So road users should please be rested before they embark on long journeys, and they must please ensure that they rest every 200 kilometers just to revitalize and refresh so that they are fit to drive on our roads.
Thank you very much for that update, Ms. Hillary Mophethe from the Free State Department of Police, Roads and Transport. That's an update on the accident that has happened on the highway in the Free State, the N3 to be exact, involving multiple vehicles. As you've just heard, 4 deaths have been reported, and they are still doing investigations on more people who could have been injured and what kind of conditions they are in at this moment.